my name is Jana and I'm very warm right now. No, that's not how it goes. My name is Jana and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories, episode number 166. Welcome or welcome back. I'm coming to you from Finland, from the southern port right by the sea, and we will be talking about knitting, a little bit of crochet and life. Just the usual chat with my friends, with my knitting friends on the other side of the screen, just to keep your mind off things and life for a moment. So, how have you been? I hope all is well. I'm warm. I'm really warm. So let's go straight to knitting. What I'm wearing today? I'll quickly tell you about this is my Seela. The lovely sweater is my Seela, which is actually my summer sweater by Seela by Jonna Helin from Line magazine, knit in Kettu Yarns, Boucle DK in color Wild Lavender. I knit it, I think, a couple of years ago. It was my summer sweater. I usually wear it in warmer weather. Yeah, Finnish summer, you know. But it's been so ridiculously warm lately here. I don't know what's happening, that I've been wearing my summer clothes. I had a woolly skirt in the morning, but I had to change to linen skirt because I was just too warm. Okay, and yeah, just this, and then this. This is my first glorious finished object for this week. My Berlin scarf. I finished it, but as I just said, it's way too warm. I put it on in the mornings. I go out, and then the moment I'm in the car, I have to take it off because too warm. But it is finished. It is lovely. It's like a dreamy cloud, snow cloud, or lovely summer fluffy cloud. I don't know. I just love this thing. I will link the patterns that I mentioned down below. All the links to the patterns. But I finished with all the tentacles and everything. All tentacles, and it's brushed. And it's lovely. It's my chunky mohair scarf. I have always wanted one. Like for many years, I tell myself every winter, oh, that's gonna be my December knit. I'm just gonna knit myself a lovely white fluffy scarf that goes with everything. Because remember, I have Tonttu hat, the gnome elf hat, red with a white brim, and I'm always wondering which scarf. Well, now this scarf with it. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm missing a red wool coat. I do have a white wool coat that I plan to finish, but I don't know. You know. Back to scarf. So I finished it. I'm very proud of it. I'm very happy with it. I'm ecstatic. It's just as I wanted. It's a tube, so it's same on both sides. Doesn't have the wrong side. It's lovely all around with beautiful fringe. I think my fringe is just a bit shorter than in the pattern. I think, not intentionally. That was a happy accident, but I think the proportion is good for the fringe, and I really love it. I knitted in Kettu Yarns Big Fluff undyed, so natural color. I used 2.5 skeins, so it is a big scarf, and I think you can get through with 2 skeins as well, just a bit less stitches. Mine is exactly as in the pattern. The only thing I did, I went 1 needle size up from the pattern. So, but yeah, I don't know, very good project. This would make a luxurious gift. If there is a special person in your life that you really like, this would be a lovely Christmas gift. And I think it didn't even take that long to make. I think my mom would like one as well. I don't know. Will I manage if I start? I'm actually already knitting something else for her that I will show you. I will show you in a moment. But let's talk about finished objects first. I don't know what else. It feels very light. I gave it a good brush with a little pit brush to bring the fluffiness out. It's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. It feels like a kitten belly. you know, like little kitten bellies. Oh, I like it. I like it. Now I have it. I can take it off my wish list. This has been there for at least 5 years, probably longer, and now it's done. I don't know what took me so long, because I've looked at Berlin scarf pattern since it came out, because I was like, yes, that's the type of the scarf I want. And now I have knitted. Many people have knit a few of these already, and I'm just on my first one. And the drape is lovely, because bigger needles on this yarn, and then the squishiness is just, it's just so good. So good, so bouncy, and so lovely. Let's put it here where we can see it. There. It's hanging in the background. Okay. I need to calm down. Too excited about my first finished object. I actually have another one. One more finished object, which is also equally exciting, because I finished a hat for my husband by Marie Renier, Stries, from the pink book, Neons and Neutrals, and she has patterns separately available already, because book was published years ago. I knit from the book, and it's the second one. This one is mine, this one is my husband's. The fluff, the mohair is same. Yellow, green. If you look at it, oh, that looks green. Then you lift this up, oh, that looks yellow. But it's exactly the same mohair, and I used, where are you? I have the yarns here. So my hat was, no, I didn't use the green, and I don't have the violet. Anyway, okay, I'll show you my husband's yarns. So the yellow mohair by Le Bien-Aimé, and then this lovely woolly wool. I mentioned the names of the yarns in the previous episode, or one before. When was it? I think one before. And then I found in my stash, I found this lovely skein. It looks great, right? It was a 50-gram skein from a sock set by my dear friend Anki, Ulrike by Anki, Finnish yarn dyer. I had a sock set that had 50-gram skein and 2 minis, but I already used the minis for something else. So this was sad and alone on the shelf, and now I pulled it out, and now it became my husband's hat. So I didn't even use 50 grams of it for his hat. I think what's great about this hat, you can use up scraps like really well. Your larger scraps, your 20-30 gram scraps, or maybe even some mini skeins, and you can just change yarns throughout. Or yeah, so this was a 100-gram skein, this was a 50-gram skein, and this was a 50-gram skein, and from these two I have made 2 hats, and from this went into 1 hat, and I still have leftover. Basically could make 1 more hat. So just wanted to show you how different the colors look. I really liked this. I was initially going with a different color combination, but then it didn't look right. You remember my struggle last week, like I don't know what I want to use. I think this looks really good. You see, it's a bit green, because when you take this gray and put it next to actual gray, you can see a hint of green coming through. I don't know how well it's coming in on the screen, but in real life it gives you green. So my husband's hat has a slight tint of green, which is great. He likes green. He likes green, he likes yellow, blue, he likes colors. He's not afraid of them. And this is part of his Father's Day gift, which is on Sunday. So yay me, I managed on time, and it's even dry. I managed to block it as well. His hat is just a tad shorter than mine. Just, I think, like a centimeter and a half perhaps, because he wears his hats tight. He doesn't do slouchy. I like my hats a bit slouchy, but his head also is bigger than mine, but I knit them in same size, which was the second size Was it 1, 2, 3, or was it small, medium, large? Whichever. I knit them the middle size, both of them, because he likes his hats really snug. I like mine a bit looser, so it works out. And his head is, like, the circumference is not big, but his head is very, like, high. Not egg-shaped, but you know, like, big head. Needs a lot of hat. So, let's try it on. See, a bit slouchy on me, not gonna be slouchy on him. I think it will, like, fit him quite tightly, I would say. And this provides extra warmth over your ears, can even go deeper. Still not tight fitting. But yeah, I think it's a good looking hat. And I have a mild suspicion that I will need to knit 2 more, because kids also want same kind of hats. Yes, they do. I think I will have to look for something else than mohair for big kiddo's hat, because he finds everything itchy, and I can't use woolly wool for his hat, because even if I knit him a merino hat, he complains for the first couple of days that it's itchy, then he forgets about it and it's fine. Sophia tolerates mohair very well. She actually loves mohair. She not tolerates, but she doesn't complain about any kind of itch. Which is weird, because when a baby, she was the sensitive one, and now she she has built up resistance to itchy things, and yeah. But we have 2 hats. This one you've seen before, and this is brand new. Start and finish, and I'm very happy that he will have a handmade gift for Father's Day. Kids are also preparing surprises, and we bought him new pajamas as well, because you know. You always nice to have fresh pajamas. Oh, you can see how much wider is mine, because this has been worn. It already stretched out a little bit, and this one is still nice and snug. My big potato head stretched out the hat. Actually, mine is pretty mid-size potato head. Okay. What else? No more finished objects. Those were all my finished objects, which I think is plenty. We had a rather busy week again, and 2 finished objects is good result for me personally. But I do have whips. I want to see my whips. This one also feels like finished object, almost, but it's not. It's like halfway through, but it does feel like finished object, because I already blocked it. I was a very good girl, and I blocked it. It's my birthday cast on. The big Cozy Cardi by Drea Renenitz and Andrea Maury. I cast it on for my birthday back in September. And you first knit the body bit, then you do the seaming, and then you knit a collar. In this lovely color will be mine. Can't wait, actually. Very excited. I just took it off the blocking mats this morning, and it's blocked. Which side is the right side? This is the right side, even though I think I almost prefer the wrong side, more textured one, but kind of need to make a decision before I seam it. So it's a giant rectangle. Doesn't fit in a screen, so big. But actually, what surprised me, mine is according to measurements. Not sure how that happened. I just knit up all the yarn I had. This is Yalovilla Rasusoria in color Hapsi. I had 4 skeins of it. I held the yarn double, and I just used up all my yarn. And it came out exactly to the measurements for my size. Speaking of lucky coincidence, because I thought it wouldn't be. It would either be too short, too wide, I don't know, something, usually something off, because my gauge is never spot on, but this one surprised me. So, should fit quite okay, I hope. Some people have reported fit issues with this pattern, that if you make it too wide, it doesn't stay on your shoulders, or if you don't make it long enough, it also sits funny. We'll see. I don't know, I haven't knit this before. Have you knit Big Cozy before? Let me know in the comments. Did you have any issues? And then the other question for those who have knit the Big Cozy. My yarn, my brushed cow's yarn brushed alpaca, is thinner than the yarn in the pattern. In the pattern, I think it was 300 meters, 50 grams. Mine is, what are you? Mine is 225, so 450 meters in 50 grams. And now, I don't know, do I hold it single or do I hold it double? I do have, I think, 5 balls. If you have knit this before, do you think a bit thicker cowl would be good or thinner than in the pattern? Sorry, the dogs are barking. My husband just came home. Lots of interruptions here. Okay, where was I? So yeah, if you've knit this before, the Big Cozy Cardi by Andrea Maury, would you recommend me to double this up and make it a bit thicker? Or do I go with it single and make a very thin cowl, which would mean more knitting for me? I'm somehow leaning towards doubling it up, but then again, do I have enough yarn? I have no idea. I'm winging it. I'm very often winging it. You probably noticed, yeah? We take a pattern and we follow it briefly. So, okay. Yeah, that's my Big Cozy Cardi. My plan for the weekend is to seam it and hopefully pick up the stitches for the cowl, and then I can knit it throughout the week. But looks like a lovely blanket. Oh, this would be a nice blanket. It's Finnish wool. It's Finnish wool, and I washed it. I washed it really aggressively to get all the extra fuzz, fluff and loose fiber out of it, because part of it is recycled wool and it was giving me, it was angering my sinuses like mad. So I think it's better now. I soaked it in Eucalan and then I spun it in the washing machine, and I think it's good. Okay, so, oh, my scarf flew away. Here, Clucky, stay warm. Let's keep the Clucky warm. Okay, there, we put that there. What else? What's my next one? My next one, I will very quickly show you the Magnus Throw that I picked up again last week. It's not a new project. I cast it on a while ago. I don't remember, this year or last year. Could be last year or this year. Don't know, don't remember. Lovely happy squirrel bag by Knitter's Suitcase. Hi, Danny. And why is the hook? I don't know what I'm doing here. There. No. This side, because I have a progress keeper. There, a little dangling coffee cup that I just recently got as a gift. Very cute. That's how much I did in a week. Not a lot, but little by little. It's growing. Main thing is growing. It's growing. Sophia can't wait. She's coming to pet it and play with the fringe every time I pick it up on the sofa, usually in the evenings, and yeah, she can't wait for her little blanket. I hope if I could finish it by Christmas for her and give it to her on Christmas Eve. That would be lovely. Okay. Very quickly, I told you, very quickly, nothing to tell about it. If you want to know more about it, check the previous episode. And then something happened. Well, autumn, dark, and honestly, I'm struggling a little bit. I don't know why, but this autumn has not been easy. Yeah, so a girl needed a little pick-me-up, and what does this girl do to cheer herself up? She casts on new things. And well, I don't have one. I have 2 new cast-ons. Which one do you want to start with? Fluff. Let's start with the gnome bag. It's not gnome inside. I know, right? Missed opportunities. Maybe I should cast on a gnome. There are so many new gnomes by Sarah coming out, and I did buy the Christmas gnome. What was? Can't remember the name. No, on a screen. I bought the knit along, the very cozy thing that you do throughout the December. Sarah releases clues throughout December, and then in between there are stories and recipes and all kind of lovely things. So I bought that. We will see how that's gonna go, but I have an intention to make a Christmas gnome this year, because I just missed autumn gnomes and they were awesome. There were these pumpkin gnomes and with witchy hats. Oh, I think I want to knit them maybe next year, but next year will be something else. Okay, back to this. What's in this bag? The bag was a gift, and Sophia has a matching one. It's handmade by Emily and Sarah. Lovely, thank you. And Sophia has a matching gnome bag, and she's been using it at store. She goes to store with that bag now in winter. Not winter, autumn. Sorry, I'm trying to hurry because people will be arriving soon in the house. One is already there, but he's not coming in. He saw me recording through the window and he's doing something outside. But kids will be here soon as well. Okay, just the lighting, because I love a good lighting. Okay, so what do I have in this bag? Well, we just finished one mystery shawl, right? And last Thursday I was like, oh, no clue, no clue, I'm clueless, no clue coming from Stephen because my shawl is finished and nothing to knit. And I don't know, I felt a bit of emptiness on that Thursday. I came from work and I was like, what do I knit on? Well, I was knitting on this, but what else do I knit on? And then One Love Mystery shawl by Joji Locatelli has a little mystery knit along. One skein shawl, one skein lovely shawl, very easy, very manageable. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I cast it on. First I went to my yarn shelf and pulled a beautiful skein that was gifted to me quite a while ago already, and it's been sitting on my hand-dyed yarn shelf and waiting the perfect project. And now I think it was the time. There it is. There it is, the skein. Lovely. And wanna see? I just finished clue 2 this morning. I know, it's that manageable. So clue 1 was teeny tiny. Clue 2 was also very quick. I think I drank my coffee and then stayed for another 20 minutes and I was done with clue 2 because it was mostly garter and a teeny bit of very repetitive lace that you memorize. So wanna see? If you don't, I don't think this is a big mystery, but okay. Here are the first 2 clues of the lovely one skein shawl by Joji. I did go a needle size down because I think the pattern says 4.5 millimeter. I started on 4.5 and I'm a loose knitter. It was way too much for me. I think it's still gonna be okay. I'm on 4 millimeter right now. I would normally knit this on 3.5 but went up to 4 because I think you need a bigger needle to get a decent size out of one skein. And yeah, it's very cute. It's very cute and manageable. You don't need a lot of time to finish the clues, especially if you've knit this type of lace before. What is it called? Feather? Is it feather and fan? I think it is. And yeah, it's lovely. I don't know. Not a lot of mystery though, because clues 1 and 2 are basically same. I don't know. What was I expecting? I know Joji has a very different style, like let's say from Stephen West, and I wasn't expecting anything like that, but I think I was expecting maybe a bit different lace. But now they are same, just wider section. Maybe something else will come further. I don't know, but it's cute, it's lovely, I'm enjoying it, and this is actually I'm thinking ahead, this is actually a Christmas gift for my mom, because it's not my colors. As beautiful as it is, it's not the colors I wear. If I go for red, it's either like brighter red or then deeper, like I don't know how to explain, like wine red. This one has a lot of brown and yeah, like wrong shade for me, I think. But I think the absolutely right shade for my mom. and she likes red, and she likes browns, and she likes earthy tones and autumnal colors. And there's a little foxy marking the right side of the shawl. And yeah, and she likes small shawls. I'm not a big wearer of smaller shawls. I like large shawls. I don't know. I have a couple, but I usually don't gravitate towards them. When I go to my shelf of shawls, sounds grand. No, it's just a shelf of my shawl burritos in the closet, and I usually go for the larger shawls because it's cozy. Here it's windy and cold, and I don't wear shawls under my coat. I wear them over my coat, and my mom wears shawls under her coat, and she actually has a coat in the like a burnt red, orangey red color that she bought here a couple of years ago. So I think this is gonna be perfect for her. So I'm knitting. I'm participating in a mystery knit along and making a Christmas gift for my mom. And I know I will be done by Christmas, so yay, that's a win. This is such a lovely bag. Okay, where's my other lovely bag? Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one, which is also a new cast on, and also, surprisingly, a little shawl. But, okay, let's first admire my project bag. I didn't make it. I didn't make it. Lovely Lynn Beata from Norway made it. Hi! I love it. I love it. It makes me happy with that sparkle there and all the swatches. So it was a gift from a knitting friend. And I have something very exciting in there. Remember, we started, all of us together, we started Find Your Sparkle Cal last week. Go check the previous episode. I also made a thread in the Ravelry group, and I also saw the first projects popping up on Instagram with the hashtag. So thank you so much for your enthusiasm and for jumping in and for trying to find your sparkle and using all the fun yarns. So I, of course, also want to participate in my own knit along. And I've been thinking, which one do I do first? Because I want to do a sparkly New Year's dress, but I don't think I'm yet ready. I need to get a couple of more things out of my way before casting on a dress. So I went for something smaller, but equally fabulous and equally sparkly. Most of you probably know Olga Jazzy Knits on everywhere. Olga, and she came up with this new very glamorous design called Dotty Disco. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? If you have seen it, you're probably giggling like a little girl or boy right now, together with me. Yeah. I started it because I saw it and I'm not sure where to wear that thing. What's the occasion? I live in the middle of the forest. I don't go out a lot. I could wear it to the forest to scare the moose away. With all the bling. Okay, I'll show you what I have so far because I'm talking about it, and maybe you don't have you don't have an idea what I'm talking about. But ready? Save your eyes because this thing is gonna blind you. Okay. I know, this is ridiculous. It looks like a belly dancing belt. I just had to knit it because I'm a process knitter, honestly. And finished object is a nice bonus, but I'm in for the process mainly, very rarely for the object itself. And I just looked at it and I knew it has to happen. I need to put it on my needles and get all the joy out of doing this. Yup, they are some big sparkly paillettes. Unicorn. I know. I'm lost for words. It's so exciting. I'm using this very neutral grayish, dusty, foggy yarn again. Linus du Nord what? Where is the label? I don't have a label, but I see another ball right there. Sorry. So what are you? You are Linus du Nord cash silk. What have you eaten? You have eaten merino wool 70%, 10% cashmere and 20% silk. So very lovely. And I bought 2 balls. These are 25-gram balls and one ball has 120 meters. And I'm hoping that 2 balls are enough. Hopefully, maybe. Really hoping that 2 balls are enough. This was bought for another project, for another little shawl that never happened. And now I'm using it for this little shawl that is already happening. And the paillettes I had in my stash, because I have a lot of things. I've been crafting for decades. I've been non-stop. And yeah, I have all kind of things. Sequins in tubes, seed beads, Japanese, Czech, vintage, micro beads. I have it all. But yeah, so I love them. Don't you love them? They are amazing. They are amazing, aren't they? I don't know what it's gonna be. It's supposed to be a little shawl, but we will see where we use it. Maybe over a little black dress, which also I don't own one. Too much probably over my linen dresses, but we will figure it out. We will figure it out. So far I'm just finding my sparkle, and here it is. Found it. Have you found your sparkle? Look for it. We need to go and look for it. Sometimes, like, very intentionally look for it, because sometimes it just appears in your life, and sometimes it's a process of finding it. Okay, knit and chat. Do I have anything to knit on? Well, I don't. Awful. Not prepared. What? This is finished. That is finished. That needs to be frogged. Yeah, Sophia's dress is still on hold. I need to think it back, and I wasn't in the mood of doing that. Maybe this weekend. What could I could crochet, but I can't do it blindly. I'm not good at that bit, and I need to attach new yarn. Sorry. Technical break while I attach my yellow yarn and measure it out, because the fringe, this is a process. I'm gonna tell you. Around there. Okay. I have memorized the pattern already. It's easy. Of the Magnus Throw. Sorry if I'm not looking at you. I can't crochet blindly. I can knit blindly. That is not a problem. But crochet is not that easy for me. Let's see. Okay. Knit and chat. So yeah. It's been dark, it's been gloomy, and at the moment it feels like life is fast and slow at the same time. I don't know, it's weird. Can you relate? Do you know what I'm talking about? Does that sound like nonsense? Yeah, it's the kids' school is stressing me out, and then we have some doctor's appointments coming up, and you're just trying to jiggle everything, and it's dark outside, and get those schedules lined up, and also with my husband's work, and like all the things that need to be done, and then you also need to do your own work in between all of that. I don't know, because we don't have a village to raise kids. We're like doing it on our own, and I think it was easier for like my parents, because they didn't care where I was or what I was doing, and like school didn't bother them like ever. They had no idea what I'm doing, where I am, and then after school I could go to my grandma's and eat there, and like, and now the times are different, and I don't know. I feel the load on the parents right now. Yeah, not complaining, just sharing. It's gonna be okay. We're all in the same boat. It's just some of the boats are bigger and safer, and then other boats have a leak in them. And sometimes you just get a little canoe, and you're paddling the best you can, and it's still not going anywhere. Good thing that if it's not, like, I think it's already a success if it's not sinking. So you're we're doing well. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this. Yeah. So, what else? The weather is insane. It's so warm, like my face is all the time red. I'm wearing my light sweaters, and it's not blush. I don't use blush. Sorry, dogs again. I think the little one is here. Yeah, and November in Finland this year has been ridiculously warm. It's plus 12 degrees outside, and it's all the time foggy. Jackie, sorry, dogs. And I don't know, I think it's too warm. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I think it's too warm. And my flowers are really confused, and they are trying to pop back up every flower bed. The bulbs are coming up. I don't know. Yeah. I think last year it was definitely colder around this time, or maybe we already had snow. Big kiddo came home, and the dogs are... The entrance door is right here near my window, and dogs are waiting for him. They're very excited. They can hear him. So yeah, what else? Father's Day. Weekend plans. Father's Day this Sunday. So happy Father's Day to everyone celebrating. We will be... I hope we can stay at home and that we don't need to go anywhere. That would be ideal, because kids are preparing little surprises, and I'm probably baking cake, as always. We like a simple homemade cake. And I don't know, probably we'll watch a movie, build some Legos, maybe sit around fire pit if it's not raining and if it doesn't get colder all of a sudden. I don't know. No special plans, but nice breakfast for my husband, and gifts. Kids are preparing surprises. I think I said that like 3 times already. Sorry. I got interrupted, and then like whew, everything got erased. So yeah. What else? Probably nothing else. I've been busy, I've been running, but that's how life is at the moment, and it feels like genetically we're not supposed to live in this rhythm in November. I think my ancestors were sitting in their lovely countryside homes, spinning yarn and knitting around this time, and not working on fields, and yeah, not November, and just slowing down and listening to your body and recovering and getting strength for the next busy season. And now we are just... Autumn is busy because, you know, Christmas is coming. Go, do all these things. And it feels unnatural. It feels against something, against the inner feeling, against nature. I think my body wants to hibernate and relax and slow down a little bit, but maybe in December a girl can hope, a girl can dream that maybe December is slower this year. We will see. Could I make it slower for all of us in this house? I don't think so, but let's try. So yeah. And finding joy in little things, that's what keeps me going, even when I'm struggling, because you can affect some things in your life and then other ones you can't, but you can adjust your attitude towards those things. I think maybe taking everything with a bit of humor and positive attitude, and trying to find good things in everything, because otherwise we will just go insane, right? If we don't see the positive things, that's game over when you stop seeing the nice in the world. So yeah. I'm gonna go bake some muffins. That's my plan for today, because we want to have a coffee time together as a family, and apple muffins are on the list, and I already made a batch earlier and I used the syrup and it was a success. a lot of you commented about the pumpkin spice and syrup, and I know that the pumpkin spice does not have pumpkin in it, but we don't have that in Finland. I think you can't even get tinned pumpkin, like in a tin here, because some recipes call for that, but it also says like, ooh, if you don't find it, maybe somewhere in the capital area, in big stores, but here I don't think I've seen any. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, maybe I'm walking in the wrong aisles, but the thing that I bought was pumpkin spice syrup, or syrup, however you say that, and it does have pumpkin in it already, so it does have the pumpkin taste. I think it's 10% pumpkin juice or pumpkin puree, something like that, but it is one of the main ingredients there, after sugar probably. So it does give a nice, very mild pumpkin flavor as well, and then all the spices on top, and it was very enjoyable. I added it to my usual apple muffin recipe and worked like a charm. So thank you so much everyone who commented about the pumpkin spice and syrups and syrups. Which one? I don't know which one, but yeah, that. And I've been making myself a pumpkin spice cappuccinos with the syrup, so it's been lovely. It's been my little guilty pleasure. So yeah, thank you so much for being here with me. Take care. Find your sparkle, find your joy, find something positive to enjoy this weekend and next week, and yeah, generally this autumn, this dark autumn. And take care, knit a lot. I will see you next week. Hey, bye.